Good morning. Let's continue with chapter number 4, that is linear equations in two variables. Today we will solve exercise 4.1 and 4.2. So first exercise 4.1, question number 1. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. We already have learned in the lower classes that how to from a number story how to make a linear equation. Here also a simple story, a statement form is given in which we have to write in form of linear equation, where we are using here two different variables. In lower we have only used one variable. So for solution, let the cost of a notebook be rupees X and that of a pen be rupees Y. Therefore, according to the question, we know that cost of a notebook is 2 times cost of a pen. Now, cost of notebook is rupees X and cost of pen is rupees Y. So, we put the value. So, we get X equal to 2Y or X minus 2Y equal to 0, which is the required linear equation in two variables. Next, question number 2. Express the following linear pairs in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and indicate the value of a, b and c in each case. In this question, linear equations are given which you have to make in a general form, that is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and also we have to find the value of a, b and c in the respective linear equation. So for solution, number 1, 2x plus 3y equal to 9.35 bar. Here bar is there, so this is called 9.35 bar. So students, please copy bar also when you are copying this. Here bar is there. Now this is not in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So we make it in that because we need 3 terms on left hand side. So we will write equal to 2x plus 3y minus 9.35 bar equal to 0. Now on comparing, we get value of a is 2, b is 3 and c is minus 9.35 bar. Every time please don't forget to mention the bar here, dear students. Now you can see a, because a is nothing but coefficient of x, so it is 2. B is nothing but coefficient of y, that is 3, and c, that is constant value, is minus, so we have to consider the sign minus. Question number 2, 1x minus y upon 5 minus 10 equal to 0. When we compare it, we can see that it is already in the general form. So on comparing, we have a equal to 1, b equal to minus 1 upon 5 and c equal to minus 10. You can see that coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is minus 1 upon 5 and constant is minus 10. Question number 3. Minus 2x plus 3y equal to 6. Again, first we convert it into general form, that is we will write, it implies that minus 2x plus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. We transpose 6 on this side, here 6 will come on this side, so we will get minus 6. Now on comparing, we have a equal to minus 2, b equal to 3 and c equal to minus 6. Again minus sign should come here, but it is not seen, so please mention the sign minus here. It is minus 6, please write minus 6 here. Next, question number 4, x equal to 3y implies that 1x minus 3y plus 0 equal to 0. Now on comparing, we can see that value of a, that is coefficient of x, that is 1, value of b, that is coefficient of y, is minus 3, and value of c is given as 0. Question number 5. 2x equal to minus 5y, we convert it into general form, that is implies that 2x plus y plus 0 equal to 0. Now on comparing, we have value of a, that is coefficient of x is 2, value of b, which is the coefficient of y, that is 5, and value of c is equal to 0. Question number 6. 3x plus 2 equal to 0 implies that, here you can see that y variable is not given. So we will introduce put y variable also. So we get general form as 3x plus 0y plus 2 equal to 0. Now on comparing, we can see value of a as 2, value of b as 0, and value of c equal to 2. Question number 7. Y minus 2 equal to 0 implies that, again here you can see that x variable term is not there. So we have to put the x variable term. So we will get the general form as 0x plus 1y minus 2 equal to 0. On comparing, we have a equal to 0, b equal to 1, and c equal to minus 2. Number 8. Phi equal to 2x implies that we transpose 2x on left hand side, so it will become minus, so we get minus 2x plus 0y plus 5 equal to 0. On comparing, we have a equal to minus 2, b equal to 0, and c equal to 5. Now let's solve another exercise, that is exercise 4.2. Question number 1. Which one of the following option is true and why? Options are given as y. For a linear equation, it is given y equal to 3x plus 5 has a unique solution, only two solutions, and infinitely many solutions. Here a linear equation is given and you have to find out that which from the given three option, which option is true, and you have to also mention why it is true. Already we have learned that a linear equation in two variables have infinitely many solutions. So the option will be infinitely many solution, but it has been asked that show the reason for that. Let's see the solution. Let us try different solutions for the given linear equation. If we put the value of, if we take the value of x equal to 0 first, then inserting the value, putting the value in the linear equation, we get y equal to 3 into 0 plus 5, that is y equal to 0 plus 5, that is y equal to 5. So for x 0, y is 5. Number 2, for x equal to 1, y equal to 3 into 1 plus 5, that is implies that y equal to 3 plus 5 implies that y equal to 8. So for x, if x value is 1, y value will be 8. Number 3, for x equal to minus 2, y equal to 3 into minus 2 plus 5 implies that y equal to minus 6 plus 5 implies that y equal to minus 1. So for value of x as minus 2, we will have y equal to minus 1. Similarly, we can take infinite values of x to find infinite values of y. Hence, y equal to 3x plus 5 has infinitely many solutions. Next, question number 2. Write 4 solutions for each of the following equations. Now, equations are given and you have to find 4 solutions for each and every equation. So, for solution of question number 1, equation is given as 2x plus y equal to 7. Already in my previous lecture, I have shown the method to find the value of the variables. You have a pair of the given variables. So, we suppose the value of x, it is better to suppose the value of x and then put in the given equation. So, we'll let here I have drawn a table. If you are comfortable in drawing the table, you can draw the table. Either you can take the values in one row, you will take two different values of x and then solve. So let x equal to 0. First we have supposed that the value of x is 0. Now inserting the value of x in the given linear equation, we get 2 into 0 plus y equal to 7. Solving further, we can see that 0 plus y equal to 7, because 2 into 0 is 0. That is y equal to 7 minus 0, so y equal to 7. So the first pair of solution is 0 and 7. Next, we put the value of x equal to 1 in the given equation, so we get 2 into 1 plus y equal to 7. That is 2 plus y equal to 7. That is y equal to 7 minus 2. Therefore, we will get y equal to 5. So the second pair is 1 and 5. Next, we put the value of x as minus 1 in the given linear equation. So we get 2 into minus 1 plus y equal to 7. That is 2 into minus 1 we will get minus 2. So we write minus 2 plus y equal to 7. That is y equal to 7 plus 2, because we transpose minus 2 on the opposite side. So it will become plus. That is y equal to 9. So the third pair of solution is minus 1 and 9. Again, let's take value of x as 2. So we will get 2 into 2 plus y equal to 7. 2 into 2, that is 4. So we will get 4 plus y equal to 7. We transpose 4 on opposite side. So we get y equal to 7 minus 4. That is y equal to 3. So the fourth pair of solution for the given equation is 2, 3. Question number 2. Pi x plus y equal to 9. Again, let's suppose different values of variable x. So we suppose that x equal to 0. Putting the value of x in the given linear equation, we get pi into 0 plus y equal to 7. That is 0 plus y equal to 9. Sorry, it is 9, not 7. That is y equal to 9. So first pair of solution is 0, 9. Next, we suppose the value of x as 1 upon pi. Inserting the value, we get pi into 1 upon pi plus y equal to 9. Now you can see that we can cut here pi, here pi will be cut. So we will get 1. So we write 1 plus y equal to 9. Transpose 1 on opposite side. So we get y equal to 9 minus 1. We have to transpose that side. So y equal to 8. So another pair is 1 upon pi and 8. Next, we take the value of x as 2 upon pi. So again, inserting in the given equation, we get pi into 2 upon pi plus y equal to 9. Again, we can cut pi here. So we'll get 2 plus y equal to 9. Transposing 2 on opposite side, we get y equal to 9 minus 2. That is y value will be 7. So the third pair is 2 upon pi and 7. Further, let us suppose value of x as 1. So pi into 1 plus y equal to 9. That is pi ones are pi only. So we write pi plus y equal to 9. That is y equal to 9 minus pi. Let us insert the value of pi, which we are knowing. It is 22 upon 7. So we take y equal to 9 minus 22 upon 7. When we take the LCM, that is 9 7s are 63 minus 22 upon 7, will get y equal to 41 upon 7. So the fourth pair is 1 and y 41 upon 7. In this way, you can suppose the value of x, any number, positive or negative, any integer, you can take the value of x and then insert that value in the given linear equation and find the value of y. It is not necessary that every time you select 0, 1, minus 1, 2 like this only. You can select the value of x as any integer. So further you will see in the linear equations that sometimes we will skip some of the integers in between and take such value which are the multiples of the given numbers in the equation. Better first we select x as 0, that is the very easiest way to find out the value of y. So x is equal to 0, you should first take every time, that is better. If you are not taking also, it is not a problem, but taking is easy, so we can select x equal to 0 as first. Next, question number 3. x equal to 4y. Let us suppose the value of x equal to 0. So it will become 0 equal to 4y. So y will be 0 upon 4, that is y equal to 0. So first pair is 0, 0. Next we take x equal to 4, that is 4 equal to 4y, that is 4 equal to 4 upon 4. So we'll get y equal to 1. So the another pair is 4, 1. Next we take value of x as minus 4. So we'll get minus 4 equal to 4 upon 4y. So y equal to minus 4 upon 4. So we'll get y equal to minus 1. So the next pair is minus 4 and 1. Minus 1. Next we supposed value of x as 8. So x equal to 8 equal to 4y. That is y equal to 8 upon 4. We can cut 4 1s are 4 2s are. So we get value of y as 2. So the fourth pair is 8, 2. Here you can see that I have selected values of x which are the multiples of 4. So that easily you can solve the equation. Number 4. Question number 3. Check which of the following are solution of the equation x minus 2y equal to 4 and which are not. Now here some values of x and y for a equation x minus 2y equal to 4 is given. Means some pair of solutions are already given, which we have to cross check whether they are the pair of solution of the given equation, that is x minus 2y equal to 4 or not. So for solution the pairs are given as 0 2, 2 0, 4 0, under root 2, 4 upon under root 2, 1 1. So for solution let's take the first value, that is first pair, that is 0 2. When x equal to 0, y equal to 2, then here already you can see that pair is given 0 2. So x value is 0 and y value is 2. So when x equal to 0, y equal to 2, then let's put the value of x and y in the equation and check it out that left hand side is equal to right hand side or not. So we'll get 0 minus 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. Implies that further solving we get 0 minus 4 equal to 4. Implies that minus 4 which is not equal to 4. So here left hand side is not equal to right hand side, therefore 0 2 is not a solution of the given equation. Next pair is 2 0. Again here value of x is 2 and y is 0. Then when we put the value of x and y in the given linear equation, we get 2 minus 2 into 0 equal to 4. Further solving implies that 2 minus 0 equal to 4, implies that 2 which is not equal to 4. Here again left hand side is not equal to right hand side, therefore 2 0 is also not a solution of a given linear equation. Next number 3, 4 0. When x equal to 4, y equal to 0, then 4 minus 2 into 0 equal to 4. For the solving we get 4 minus 0 equal to 4, that is 4 equal to 4. Here you can see that left hand side is equal to right hand side, therefore 4 0 is a solution of the given linear equation. Number 4, under root 2 and 4 under root 2. When x equal to under root 2, y equal to 4 under root 2, then under root 2 minus 2 into 4 under root 2 equal to 4. Here we have to first insert the values, put the values of x and y in the given linear equation. For the solving we will get, implies that under root 2 minus 8 under root 2 equal to 4. That is, here it will come minus 7 under root 2, because here it is minus and here it is plus, so we'll here get, this is not the answer, here it will get minus 7 under root, this is not only 2 minus 7 under root 2 is not equal to 4. Again here you can see that left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore, under root 2, 4 under root 2 is not the solution of the given equation. Next question number 5, 1, 1. So here when x equal to 1, y equal to 1, then putting the value of x and y in the given linear equation, we have 1 minus 2 into 1 equal to 4. Solving further, we get 1 minus 2 equal to 4, that is minus 1 which is not equal to 4. Again here left hand side is not equal to right hand side, therefore 1, 1 is also not a solution of the given linear equation. Now question number 3. Find the value of k if x equal to 2, y equal to 1 is the solution of the equation 2x plus 3y equal to k. Now already it is given that 2, 1 is the solution of the given equation 2x plus 3y equal to k. Means when we put the value of x as 2 and y as 1 in the given linear equation, your left hand side should come to right hand side. Here right hand side is given as k. So whatever left hand side value we will get, that is nothing but the value of k. So for solution, x equal to 2, y equal to 1 is the solution of 2x plus 3y equal to k. Thus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1 equal to k. We are putting the value of x and y in the given equation. So 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1 equal to k. That is 4 plus 3 equal to k. That is k equal to 7. Dear students, please copy all this in your CW in neat and clean handwriting. Thank you.